What's up everyone, welcome back to Chill Gaming. This is Final Factory. It's just an update to show you what I've been doing. Last time I was on about the mobile factory design, and as you can see things have changed a little bit. These are the miners that produce the materials. These are all full at the minute, which is why they're not working. They use the mass drivers to transport them to a little storage that then daisy chains, and by that I mean it transports to another one and then another one off to a basic processing factory. Now it's all very basic at the minute. This is somebody else's design of an early mill that I might incorporate into the hexagon. I don't know yet. And this up here is my first look at a power module that will fit on the ends of the hexagon. It all works well. It just requires these artifacts that drop from the enemies as you kill them, and as you can see from this one, this is producing 1.3 megawatt, but it's transferring 1.2, 1.7 because what happens is it comes around this way, so it goes right up, left, down, and then it bungs it into the factory here. Now let's see what the factory's actually used. See, that's got 1.1 megawatt coming in. And it's governed by how many of these you can lay down, which is then governed by the stability, the heat. It exponentially goes up and up and up. And then also what I've done is a triangle design, and the thoughts with this was to try and maybe get it look more aesthetic. But the hexagon I think is probably the way I'm going to end up going, because this is all grand. And it's producing 1.7 megawatt and transporting 1.1, and what happens is this is going to right, down, then back in on itself like a circle, so right, down, left, up, etc, etc. Now the problem you get is this area here, where it's the smallest area. Yes, you can max out the transfers, but there's not enough of them to transfer everything across. So my thoughts were I could maybe add these to it here. And these are artifacts that drop, and if you click these you can see that that's taken another 56 kilowatts, 80 kilowatts. It's not a huge amount, so I don't know whether that's an idea or redesign it, or the other way you could do it, because this is the end module, and say because the asteroid's in the way, you could create blocks and add the transfers that point down. Now I don't know what the range is, I doubt very much they'll all equal this range, but that is another option, or to build something in the middle here that grabs the power from this and just literally transfers it across and then back into this one, that it fills the gap. But if we look at this one here, the power that this one here, so that's transporting 1.1, and if we go to the end module, as you can see it produces 1.7 and it's transferring 1.7. So it's okay. Now what would have been nice is if it's producing 1.7 here, 1.7 here, is to add all of those up on the end module. So this is 1.7 times 4, but the problem you've got is this transfer, you see. You can only transfer a certain amount, and yeah, I could delete these and add more to it, but as you can see I'm filling up the whole. If you look at the first one, I mean, that's not the first one, this is the first one, we had 3 in it, but you can see the heat exchangers are maxed out on this end one. They aren't on this one, they're nearly there, but you can see it, and also the on this particular one here, because it's taking in and feeding out, it's got 3, I mean it's got 2 whacking onto it, whereas this one's only got this one here that's feeding to it. Now the stability here, look, you can see it just goes up and up and up, so this will need to be redesigned and thought out, so you can add more of these, thereby you can then add more of these, but then you'd have to have more heat exchangers, so the whole thing either becomes bigger or you produce less power. It's a catch-22 scenario on this at the moment, so you'll have the same problem with the hexagon, because this is much bigger area as you can see, but if I put the hexagon in, it's going to probably be a big hexagon So it needs more thought on how to do this now. That's why I haven't done any more Let's Play, because I'm just sitting here scratching my head trying to figure this out. Because although the mobile ship idea is grand, I don't know whether it's going to work properly, because you've got to make the ships a certain angle so they align together, so it looks okay. I mean, this here is a block out, as you can see. I put this one too high, but the downside of this, I mean the plus side of it, because that's one higher, enables the slope to be out of the way, so the flat edges line up, so I was able to get these on. Now I could delete these and add an extra one like I said before, but this is a prototype, as I say. It's only literally been done today, so I've got to try and decide what way to go forward with it, you know, and then build up this factory module. Because of the mass drivers, you can see the range of them, so you could have a whole load of things in range of this, and this there produces the power, but I think there's only a certain distance that you've got with these power transfers, and it's getting enough power from it. So if this is producing, I don't know, let's say it was producing 2, 4, 6, 8. Say this one here was producing 8, and they're all producing 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 megawatts, for argument's sake here. You'd need a whole bank of these to get that 8 kilowatts out in one hit to, say, a factory, or you split it up, you know. And this is where this flat end is not wide enough, because you could, I don't know, set it up, say 4 megawatts out that way, 4 megawatts out down below, to 2 different factories that then send their surplus onto something else. You know, you could do all of that kind of thing, but it's getting the angles right. So with regards to the hexagon, you know, if it was 2 megawatts or 4 megawatts, whatever, you'd need a certain length of this to get that power out, and then a certain gap, and then another one to receive it. So there's a lot of thought and planning into trying to figure out how this will work, but that's where we are with it. So it's just really a short video to give you an update to where we are, and then we go from there, really. So yeah, but thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe and hit the bell. It helps my channel out, and look, you know, I look forward to do some more Let's Play videos with you. Got some new ones coming up soon, once human and whatnot. So yeah, till then, see you next time, guys. Take it easy.